What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Fast and Furious 10, aka Fast X. Let's rock this. Now remember, Fast X arrives in 3 parts. So this is only part 1, meaning there'll be 2 more movies coming your way someday soon. I know. Those of you who hate this franchise are probably complaining when you heard that news, right? Oh man, we have to see 2 more of this shit? Hey, I get it. I totally get it. When they flew that car up into outer space in the previous installment, I was like, I can't. I can't anymore with this. So yeah, I'm totally there with you. But imagine my surprise to find that this latest sequel is actually hella entertaining. And I'm not pulling your leg here. And you saw my out of the theater reaction. So I'm basically just reiterating the same statements here. Fast X is ludicrous, pun intended. But the difference is, whereas the previous movies were just stupid, this one is stupid fun. And they crank up those elements of that outrageous fun all the way up to 11. Not to mention Jason Momoa channeling Heath Ledger's Joker to the point where Jason steals the whole damn show. Downright hilarious. What I'm getting at is, if you hate Fast X, then you are overthinking it. You are overanalyzing it. Just take the film for what it is, man. A pure Saturday night popcorn extravaganza. That's it. Problem solved. Over many missions and against impossible odds, Dom Toretto and his family have outsmarted, outnerved, and outdriven every foe in their path. Now they confront the most lethal opponent they've ever faced, a terrifying threat emerging from the shadows of the past who's fueled by blood revenge, and who is determined to shatter this family and destroy everything and everyone that Dom loves forever. In 2011's Fast Five, Dom and his crew took out nefarious Brazilian drug kingpin Hernan Reyes and decapitated his empire on a bridge in Rio de Janeiro. What they didn't know was that Reyes' son, Dante, witnessed it all and has spent the last 12 years masterminding a plan to make Dom pay the ultimate price. Dante's plot will scatter Dom's family from Los Angeles to the catacombs of Rome, from Brazil to London, and from Portugal to Antarctica. New allies will be forged and old enemies will resurface. But everything changes when Dom discovers that his own 8-year-old son is the ultimate target of Dante's vengeance. Starring Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Nathalie Emmanuel, Jordana Brewster, Sung Kang, Jason Statham, John Cena, Scott Eastwood, Helen Mirren, and Charlize Theron. I was with a bunch of my fellow critics when we screened this film, and when the name director Louis Leterrier pops up in the end credits roll, we were all like, ah, yes, of course. Louis gave us The Incredible Hulk, Clash of the Titans, and the Transporter franchise. Basically, movies that did not require you to bring your brains into the theaters. But it works. It totally works, at least in this case. And what I appreciate is that it's not so much that they fix the mistakes from the previous films, as it is more about, okay, let's drop this whole spy stuff and let's just focus on making this be a straightforward hero versus villain epic action in which the hero has to decide which of his loved ones he could save. And this time, the villain has bottomless resources, so much so that fighting him is an insurmountable task. And so, this refreshing change of concept makes us deeply care about Dom's plight like never before. And the big action set pieces are ridiculous and relentless. They come at you one after the other, after the other, after the other. Part of you are shaking your head at it, while the other part of you are like, hell yeah, bring it on. Let's keep this party going. And they are massive and colossal and explosive. But at times, they are also sexy and glossy and stylized. It's like a cocktail combination of total chaos and total blast. And that's why I said stupidly fun, because the dialogues are so atrocious. You'll be like, who wrote this shit? I mean, Jason Momoa gets the best lines in the entire film, while the rest of them are facepalm worthy. And is it just me? Or have Vin Diesel's stoic facial expressions morphed into what Bruce Willis used to look like back in the day? Absolutely cracks me up. And you gotta give Fast X some credit for willing to make fun of its own self. You see, people who can take a joke at their own expense are pretty cool in my book. So that's what you see here in Fast X, especially with the family being extended more and more. I mean, of course, that person is that character's sister or brother or long lost cousin. Of course. I mean, this whole thing has become like a running gag that we all just accept as part of this franchise's appeal. So, yeah, overall, I give Fast X the rating of 3.5 out of 5. I find Fast X to be a pleasant surprise. It's true that when you keep your expectations low, you might end up enjoying the film, which I genuinely did. And boy, after Fast 9, it's understandable if you come in with a super low expectation, which will totally help with this one. So that's it. That's my review of Fast X. Smash that like button. Share this video with everyone you know. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Let's rock this.